In the golden age of arcades, some of the most popular and most influential games was Defender, Space Invaders, and of course Pac-Man. But there was another game that was considered as one of the most popular arcades in that era, and that game is Berserk. It's associated with the first person to die while playing the video game, and that is bizarre. But Berserk was introduced in 1980, one of the very first arcades that had speech synthesis.
Humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert.
Although the graphics may seem simple by today's standards, it was phenomenal at the time. You would play the game as a little stick man and would need to navigate through the mazes, shooting your lasers at the different robots. But be careful, as the robots can shoot back and you can lose your life. Also watch out for exploding robots and don't touch the walls as they're electrified as well. Touch that and you will die. And speaking of death, Berserk is associated with the very first person to die while playing the game. The legend has it that 18-year-old Jeffrey Daly played Berserk for the first time and made it to the top 10 on the leaderboard within the first 15 minutes of playing the game. As he was trying to top that score, he dropped dead from a heart attack. What makes this story even more crazy, Jeffrey's best friend Peter Bergowski also died playing the game Berserk just a few months after Jeffrey. What in the evil auto is going on here? According to the owner of the arcade where Jeffrey Daly had his heart attack, claimed that Jeffrey was rather obese and was out of breath when he entered the arcade, ran up the stairs and played Berserk, and that he never finished the game and collapsed while playing it. As for Peter's death, the people that were with him stated that he was out of breath and collapsed when he entered his high score. An autopsy was performed on Peter, and it was determined that he had scar tissue built up on his heart that was at least 2 weeks prior of his heart attack, and that Peter could have died at any moment. Playing the game was just a coincidence. If you have not played Berserk, I highly recommend it. However, check with your doctor. Be sure Berserk is the right game for you. Side effects can include happiness, old school nostalgia, and in some rare cases it could cause shortness of breath or heart attack. So go Berserk, as I want to see you on the leaderboards.